I also think that Russia wants to make a deal because in a certain different way that only I know. Only I know. They have no choice either. Well, I think what's going to happen is Ukraine wants to make a deal because I don't think they have a choice. I also think that Russia wants to make a deal because in a certain different way that only I know. Only I know. They have no choice either. Not looking to hurt anybody, and we're certainly not looking to hurt them. And I'm looking at that, and there were some people that think that's appropriate and some people don't, and I'll be making a decision pretty soon. Okay?
President Trump.
But we're not looking to hurt them.
President Trump,
especially Ukrainians. They've gone through a lot. Yeah, Peter?
It is, Mr. President.
That's a fantastic company. Congratulations. Really
Thank
great
you.
job. And I'm a real honor to have you. Why is it that more people don't have American flags? They seem to have Panamanian flags and
This 85th year began raising funds for the war even before February 24, 2022, and we have a lot of on-the-ground partners. Intelligence services of Ukraine, also for the fact that we grant humanitarian aid for them. We have recently started stoop walk down with a big banner on it that says Stricha, ST. People were scared as of the beginning of 2025 after the inauguration when initial reports were being given to various community leaders, various immigration and Office of New Americans in different states. They were being told directly by older holdover administration officials that it would be happening, that at some point this year, various statuses would be revoked for different minorities, including Ukrainians. That was tamped down after that was denied by the administration. That was back in January, February. At this point, we aren't getting an official a statement of denial that that's going forward by the administration, but we are getting people ready to understand what their rights are. Many of these people do not have homes to return to. We're talking about people whose entire towns have been leveled altogether. Where would be sending them back? To nothing. We're preparing our community by making sure that leaflets for Know Your Immigrant Rights are translated into proper languages for them. That could be Ukrainian, that also could be Russian language, Crimean, Tatar, and other languages. We want to let them know what other, not only their rights if they are approached by immigration officials, we want to let them know what their other possibilities are for attaining temporary residency in this country, the pathway to full citizenship at some point, if that's possible for them. Just let them know, because the biggest thing that causes fear and panic is a not knowing. There's a variety of responses to this. There are plenty of immigrants who may have even come 5 years ago prior to this displaced persons wave who may have been in complete support of this kind of immigration purge in this country. And they are shocked to find that their friends and relatives who come over for Ukraine will be rounded up in this way. There are fears in our community that people will be sent to Guantanamo, as we've seen other ethnic minorities announce that they will be shipped first to Guantanamo prior to being delivered back into their country of origin. The fact that these people were allowed here legally, they have a legal status, no matter what the vice president said that TPS is not a legal status. People came here legally, and therefore it is a shock for them that all of a sudden, through the stroke of a pen, they are declared illegal. Here, we have a severely traumatized group for the most part. I would say up to 10% of them have lived through some kind of severe witness trauma. A lot of them do not like associating with other waves of immigrants or other, be that Ukrainian immigrants or other refugees. They have been, and for my personal experience, dealing with them at my local church and other churches, I know that they like to do talking circles of just them talking amongst themselves to support, to validate their lived experience, their struggles here in this country if they didn't have English as a first language or a second language, but also to understand what they lived through and what they left behind.